Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the price, speed, and acceleration indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched our first video and the videos after that, you need to go do that now. At the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below. You can also find a link to sign up for TradingView down below. If you use the link below, you will save a little bit of money. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform. On our Discord server, we are having great conversations about all things regarding trading. One of the biggest struggles on this channel is people who use other platforms like MT4 being able to follow along. Sometimes it can be hard to find the indicators we are using on other platforms. And so on our Discord server, I have created a channel for indicator creation. And on that channel, I pinned links to freelancers who can code indicators for MT or for TradingView. So if you don't want to create a TradingView account, you can hire a freelancer for a really small fee and have them code an indicator for the MT platform. Or if you are on TradingView and need an indicator created, something unique or an indicator for a system you have developed, you can also have them code PineScript. So use the link for either MT4 coding or use the link for PineScript. Lastly, I get a lot of people that are asking me for the entire list of all the winning indicators that we have tested to date. And whereas I am not a big proponent of gatekeeping information, I've put a lot of time and effort into creating the content on my YouTube channel. And so I don't think it is too much to ask for the viewers to go through and view the content that I've spent a lot of time creating. Now, if you are not interested in supporting our channel by going back and watching the content that I have created, then I have developed a solution for you. I've created a Patreon account. I will put a link to it down below in the description. If you sign up for Patreon and you sign up for the $9 a month account, I will send you the full list of tested and winning indicators to date. I will also send you an updated list of the indicators that we are testing at the end of each week. Now, of course, you have to stay subscribed to the $9 subscription, monthly subscription, to continue to receive the updated list of indicators. But that way, it will provide me with the support that I need to continue to provide the free content that I am putting out for everybody to view. Now, if you just love the channel in general and want to support us, then there is also a lower, I think $3 Patreon subscription that you can sign up for that will also help support the channel and keep things going so that way I can continue to produce the content and the open information that we are creating here in this channel and in our Discord server. Again, if you have not signed up for our Discord, then you need to do that as well. It is a absolutely free platform where we have real-time ability to chat and have conversations about trading. And again, if you want to support the channel with Patreon, then you can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing the price, speed, and acceleration indicator. But before we do, I wanted to put the indicator scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested 209 indicators. And out of those 209 indicators, 80 of them have been winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 80 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. All right, so as I said, today's indicator is the price, speed, and acceleration indicator. Now, before we get into today's video, I've mentioned it in the last couple of videos, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we officially have the out of sync, the video and audio out of sync issue resolved. I have acquired a new screen recording software and a new editing software. And I think between the two of them, I think it has resolved the issue. Now I go in and I've been watching the video, pulling it up on a viewer before each step and after each step. And so after the recording and then after I edit it and render it and then so on, and it appears as though the sync issue again has been resolved. But if you notice anything, if any of you viewers out there are noticing that it's still out of sync, then just leave a comment down below in the comment section, and I will troubleshoot and see what I can do. But again, I believe it has been resolved, and so fingers crossed, move forward with it, and yeah, hopefully we are good now. So all right, today's indicator, like I said, is the price, speed, and acceleration indicator. This is what it looks like here on screen. Basically what I did was I went in and I bumped up the line weights, there we go, of the two lines. This is a 2-line cross indicator, as you can see on the screen. It is a TradingView member created indicator, and so of course you can find a link to it down below in the description. Like I said, it is a 2-line cross indicator. There is a slower line and a faster line. So the green line is the slower line, the orange line is the faster line. So basically what we are looking for is we are looking for the cross of the green line. So when the orange line crosses up above the green line, that is a signal to go long. When the orange line crosses down below the green line, that is a signal to go short. So it's pretty simple setup, not a whole lot to it. And so what we will do is go ahead and mark out some support and resistance areas here. And so in one of my last videos, I explained how you could use the Fibonacci levels to mark out support and resistance. Now the advantage of that is it takes away some of the guessing game of where you should place the support and resistance lines. And so basically what we're going to do is I'm going to work off these peaks right here, and I'm going to draw down, and I'm going to go to the bottom, very bottom wick here. And so some people will say that use the body even on a Fibonacci level like this. Some people will say you go body to body, not wick to wick, but in this particular case we're going to go
pretty much wick to wick. I think this one's slightly off on the upside, but that's okay. Shouldn't be that too far off altogether. Now that we have the Fibonacci level drawn, and I'm using just the basic Fibonacci retracement here, and I have, let's see, these levels set, and so the first 5 and the next 5, so 10 altogether, the first 10 levels is what we have set. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to take our lines here, and we are just going to start dropping those at each level of the Fibonacci. And this will help us get a nice clean areas of support and resistance, and it will keep from cluttering up the chart as much. And so sometimes what you will find is that when you are doing the support and resistance, that you'll start to just do every little stair step down or up, and before you know it, the screen is just absolutely covered with support and resistance lines, to the point to where there's almost no room in between them for price action to do anything, and to the point to where it's almost difficult to even read the price action. Now, some of these levels are a little bit more spread out than others, and so like on this top level right here, might go ahead and drop one almost in the middle, kind of right there, and then maybe here on this one, drop one about right there, and you can see that that creates a relatively decent level of support and resistance. So again, at that point, it gives us something easier to actually be able to read. And the best part is we didn't just guess on those levels. We didn't use our biased opinion. Those are based off of Fibonacci levels, except for the 2 additional ones that we added. So once we have that in place, then what we can do is get our price action here on screen. We have the indicator down here at the bottom of the screen, and again, we're looking for the break of the green line with the orange line, either up or down, for a good signal. And we'll just kind of keep an eye on the support and resistance levels to kind of see if we can get any kind of price action reactions to these areas. Sometimes it is good to color your lines a different color, and so it can get a little challenging sometimes if you have colored all your support and resistance lines black, and then they kind of blend in, with the rest of the kind of splitters, I guess, dividing lines between the indicators and so on. And so you can go in and you can change these to blue as well. You can change them to, whatever color you feel is necessary. Go ahead and change these out to blue. I don't think I did all of them. Missed a couple down there, but that's okay. We'll leave that there for now. Down here, our indicator, we picked up a long signal. Just a moment. Right here. And then almost immediately it dropped into a short signal, and then a long signal here, then a short, and we're not sure what it's going to do now. Looks like long, then short, and then finally a long that's maybe immediately doesn't get stopped out. Alright, it did not. So that will be first winning trade there on this particular one. It's funny, in another side note, I noticed that this recording software seems to kind of smooth out my voice a little bit more. I'm sure you noticed that when I clip to the small section where I'm talking about Discord and subscribing to the channel and stuff like that, you can tell that there's a quite a bit of an audio quality difference between what I used to use and this new one. And so I thought that was rather interesting. I did not think that it was gonna create that big of a difference, but it definitely did. So probably gonna have to go in and re-record the intro kind of segment, I guess you could call it. It's not really the intro, but yeah, the subscribe type little clip there, and the very ending of the videos also has a small little clip where I suggest to subscribe to the channel. And so that way you don't get that the audio effect when you're watching TV. I'm sure there might be some of you out there who basically just stream all your stuff at this point, and maybe you don't remember the days, or maybe you've never had an actual like cable TV provider. But I'm sure that most of you know that when sometimes when you're watching a movie or watching TV and a commercial cuts in and it's obnoxiously loud and quality, the audio quality is vastly different, super frustrating. And so yeah, that's how I kind of felt about how it changed the audio. I didn't realize how bad the audio was on that other recording software until I switched to this one, and yeah, vastly different. Okay, so back to our indicator here. So we're picking up a few things. Interesting enough, you see here that we came up in triple, quadruple topped right here in this area off this. This technically would be a resistance line because it's overhead. So fascinating that this again these are Fibonacci levels. I think we actually might have threw that one into the middle of there, this one and this one, I think. But yeah, support and resistance level can do a lot of good on a chart, so definitely don't ignore them. See, price action came down, bounced off this area right here. We are picking up a long signal for just a moment. Looks like we barely missed the take profit. Let's see if it stops us out. Yeah, it did drop to the downside for just a moment. And then up. There. Keep playing it out, see what it does. Comes down one more time, hits our support area right here, and then it bounces off of it to the upside. Was it for just a moment? And then we pick up this rash of pinball moves. It's interesting. I've seen a couple indicators that are like this where I'm not sure exactly what they're using for this orange line. Again, I'm sure if I dug into the code, then I'd be able to figure it out. But it appears well, I mean, it doesn't appear, it is extremely jerky. And so, I mean, from one candle to the next, it really just spikes one direction to another. I forget what the other indicator was that we tested that was. I know there was at least one that was very similar to this, where every candle it would kind of spike itself up and down quite drastically. Oh, there we go. It finally fell out. Let's see. Did it stop us out though? I don't think it did. 60 there. No, we were not stopped out. We would have still been riding that trade. Continue on. I mean, when it moves, it moves. It catches it really well. When it hits a choppy market, it just, yeah, gets beat up really bad. Let's see, there's a short there. Got to a winning trade. And then picked up a long there for just a moment. Short for just a moment. And then another long. Looks like that one got us to take profit. And now it appears as though this is going to take off rather nicely. Fascinating. So it seems to split away from this green line pretty quickly right as it's getting ready to make a move. So that might be something worth noting. I mean, after it's all said and done, we'll see what it's able to achieve. But for those of you who like to tweak and play around with indicators, this might be something you can throw a choppiness filter on and catch some of these better trending moves. We just figure out a way to get rid of the pinball in and out. That's some truly frustrating trading. I mean, this is just a testing of it. Obviously, we're not actually taking these trades, but I have traded a few strategies that seemed like I would jump in and almost immediately the next candle would stop me out, and then I would jump in that direction, then the next candle would almost immediately stop me out, and boy, it would just continue to carry on that way for quite some time. And another losing trade there. Wish there was some way to catch those moments, because it looks like right now, I mean, price action has moved quite a bit, but it looks like right now that it's spiked up, didn't really move, came down, just barely touched the green line right here before it took off. Did the same thing back here where it came down, almost touched it, and then just blew up and out really fast. work out a few of these choppy trades here. Finally picked up a winning trade there. Let's go ahead and play this out a little bit more. Pick up a long there, short there, long there, and finally a decent short there. Go ahead and play it out some more. It's taking a little bit longer than I expected to test, so I'm not really worried about price action. Possibly play around with that on another video. Just go ahead and get this one tested out. There, back up there. Let's see if it finally goes down. Nope. There, picked up a little bit of some downward momentum. There. This choppiness, it just, wow, really is relentless. I mean, it's like almost every single candle, it's reversing itself. Pretty astounding sometimes. Good news though, we're close to the end of the year. So keep plugging it out here. And there's the end of the year there. Alright, let's see. We get it down right there. We get a up here. Did not make it to take profit. Let's see, we're changing this one. And then down here. Let's see. I wonder, that one actually, let's see, 76 and 74, so no, it hadn't quite crossed on that one. It crossed on this big one. And then almost immediately reversed. Picked up a long over here. Finally got us to a take profit again. Short there. Long there. Come on. Be a little more cooperative. That one right there. Yep, got us to take profit, and that would have, yep, put us at the end of the year there. Alright, so that's what we have. Quite interesting. Let's see here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70, 71, 72, and 73. Whew, man, talk about over trading. All right, so we got 73. We got 73 trades altogether, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. 14 winning trades. So yes, that is nowhere near the 60% criteria that we needed. This one just got beat to pieces in any kind of a choppy market, even in some of your smaller ranging markets. It just got tore to pieces. So yeah, ouch. It might be worth playing around with. Maybe tweak the settings a little bit. Like I said, a range filter, something, anything could probably make this better. So for now, it's going to go on the no list, and we'll move on to the next indicator from here.
If you have not already, like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. As part of the team, it's important that you are seeing the new videos as they come out so you know what it is that we are discussing and what indicators we are testing, have tested, and have not tested. Also, like usual, there is a link below in the description to the Discord server. You can join us on Discord so that way we can further discuss the indicators and have discussions as we move forward building our trading system. And lastly, like usual, there is a link below to TradingView. If you like what you see whenever I use TradingView and you are interested in signing up for TradingView, if you use the link below and sign up for a paid account, you will save a little bit of money. So, all right, everybody, I will see you on the next video.